One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And the Yellow Jackets will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field first today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Guys, let's chat about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week, every opponent, one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. This quarterback part of their running game. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
They go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Under fire. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Potts. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Lots of room to run. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dingle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Off play action. He's got an open man. There he goes. That will be enough to move the chains and get them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Into the end zone. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Big early test for both teams in this opening game of the season. It's 3rd and goal. Might be changing the route. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the D. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And is slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
We're only in the 1st half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so you keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. On target.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Give to the running back. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Off the play fake on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Rushes on him. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Potts. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight.
Returners only get so many chances in a game. You really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of times you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't turn it over.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The play action fake. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Kept it on the ground on 3rd down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He's not going to get there. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
Finds a little space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Quick handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quickly to the tight end. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Creates a little space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to pass, it's Potts. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Line gets set, first down. You work all off season for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and